Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, you guys know what's up. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here today. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's get to today's reading. Today, we're going to be looking into who can't stop thinking about you. That is the first question: is who is this person, and what is it you need to know? Why are they thinking about you? As always, though, friends, this is a collective reading on YouTube, so please use your own discernment and only take what resonates and leave the rest. You guys know what to do. We have three groups to choose from. As always, we have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into who can't stop thinking about you. So that's the first question: is who is this person, and what is it you need to know about why they're thinking about you? My group number one's a reminder: this is a collective reading. So if you're not vibing with the energy I'm reading today, if it sounds confusing or you're just not sure what I'm talking about, it just may not be for you. But hopefully you find it somewhat entertaining. All right, let's dive in, my babies. I hope you guys are doing well and having a good day or night, no matter what time it is, wherever you're at. And thank you for letting me be a little part of your life right now. And let's get to it. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. Messages for my group ones, please. All right. Let's tap in. Messages for my group number ones. Who can't stop thinking about my group number ones? Who is this person? Who's been thinking about them? Who can't stop thinking about them, and who's been thinking about them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages from my group one. How will they know who this person is? Messages for my group number one. Who's been thinking about them? Who can't stop thinking about them? All right. Oh, this is someone that has some regrets. This could be someone that's blocked, or now that there is an issue with coming towards you, or maybe being accessible. If you did block them, or if now distance is a factor, or time there hasn't been time, or time has gone by, something like that. It just feels like something has stood still, and now they're just like, huh. Now they're just kind of stuck in their head. That Five of Cups is giving me like sadness or regret, and now they're kind of seeing things differently. This person is missing you. This person is like, I wonder what group number one would say, or group number one would understand, or group number one was so sweet. This is someone that feels like you bring like peace or understanding. Yeah, this is someone that wants to see you again. I am picking up, let's see what the challenge has been. Why the Eight of Wands in reverse? Two of Wands. They've been wondering like how to come towards you, when to come towards you. Is it a good time? Would you even want them to? I mean, it's going to be different for everyone. Obviously, if this is someone that you have blocked, that could be obviously the issue. But if it's not that Eight of Wands in reverse could also talk about being frustrated with the timing of things, where it's like we want things to move forward and they're actually not. There could be challenges. I do want to remind you guys, at the time that this reading is posting, it is still Mercury retrograde. And I don't know about you guys, but this one has just been, it has some extra pizzazz, it's just been really interesting. And everyone that I know seems to be having little glitches going on in frustrating situations. So, yeah, just something to keep in mind if this is someone that it's not necessarily a long-term disconnect, or, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but I am picking up that there has been some kind of challenge. And like I said, and for others of you, maybe this person is actually blocked from being able to contact you. This could also be someone that feels like there's just been silence for too long and now they missed their chance, or it's like, now what do they do? It's like, now what could their next move be? So it's like, even if this is a friend, it's like they might feel guilty that they only want to talk to you, or they think about talking to you, and it's like maybe a tough time for them. Now, that's a very small percentage of you guys. But I still do feel that in the energy. What else am I picking up? This is someone who is thinking about or realizing that, okay, this could have been, if this is a romantic person or someone that there was a connection with, or, or there could have been potential. It's like there's some kind of regret here over, things not really like happening between you guys, or maybe it was failed attempts, or maybe they're just mentally kind of revisiting things from the past and it's like nothing's kind of really coming of it, or nothing came of it. We have Seven of Swords. So this person could hide how they feel, or maybe they felt maybe there was a trust issue here, that they had or that you had, or I'm not necessarily seeing that this person thinks of you in a negative way though. So I don't think that they're thinking that you had a trust issue. I think it could have been them. Maybe they thought like, how could group number one be so nice or so sweet or so understanding, or how can they still, be here or be here for me? Um, Now, for those of you guys that storyline about a friend, or that maybe only calls you or connects with you when they need to pick me up, or you have like the right advice. It's like it could also be like this person is thinking of how to reach out to you without going directly to kind of the point. This person could also feel like you can intuitively feel when something is wrong with them, or like you just know what to say. Why the Hermit reverse? Eight of Cups. This could be someone that is wanting to reunite with you after they leave something else. It could be job or schedule, or maybe the past, something that happened between you guys. This could be someone that is wanting to see you again. Even if something did happen between you guys, and it's almost like let the past be in the past, or let bygones be bygones. All right, now for the smaller percentage of you that this is someone that, like I said, you may be someone that makes them feel better. It's almost like it's just a matter of time before they pop in. Tell me why the Five of Cups. Like this could be someone that wants to share, not the best news. Maybe they missed an opportunity, or something was missed. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't. Temperance in reverse. Lots of frustration over not being able to show up or not being able to do something. So, this person, I do feel they're a little bit on the struggle bus, and you provide some kind of stability for them. So, we have water signs coming through, but especially Pisces. We also have Virgo and Aries and Sagittarius coming through. Um, Anything else, please? How would my group number ones know who this is? Who is thinking of my group number ones? Who can't stop thinking about them? Yeah, this is someone who fumbled. They're like, oh shit. Yeah, it's almost like they wish that they could call on you, or again, this person could come to you because you give them emotional support or something, but this would feel like they come to you for that, or that's what you gave them or give them. I don't necessarily think that they give you the same in return. This person could have some like mental health struggles. If it's not that, it's like self-worth, self-value, or maybe they lost hope. This is someone that you've either have history with, or you've invested in, you've spent time with. One more. This person hasn't been upfront with you, and as I was going to start saying that, Page of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you've spent time with this person, but you guys aren't talking, or they're like not upfront with you. All right. I mean, this could also be someone, I can't tell if they're interested in you. I mean, there is definitely a strong connection or a strong draw that they feel towards you. But I think we're not picking up on feelings because the group is just pretty diverse. My group number ones, the storylines are going to be different for all of you. Okay. All right. That's a little bit about who this is that can't stop thinking about you. Now let's see why and what can we know about that. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What can my group number ones know? What can we know, please, for my group number ones? What do they need to know about why this person has been thinking about them and can't stop thinking about them? Messages for my group number ones. What do they need to know about why this person can't stop thinking about them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. What can we know? What can you tell us? Why has this person been thinking of my group number ones? If this is someone that you're with, maybe work is in the way, and that's the regret, or I don't know, it just doesn't seem like they're very available, but they kind of want you to be. All right. Why has this person been thinking of my group number ones? Because they want to get together with you and catch up or, collaborate with you, work with you. Yeah, make magic with you. They don't even know. They're that Ace of Swords in reverse. Let's see why that's in reverse. So this person wants to create something with you, or they love getting together with you. This person feels like you can help them think straight, or you bring clarity. When maybe there's someone who gets really stuck in their head. You're someone that this person feels really comfortable with. Six of Wands reverse. Why the Page of Wands? Why are they thinking? Yeah, this person misses you. And there is some kind of ending here. Why do I feel like this person, like you're their muse, or you kind of help them keep going, or you help them believe in themselves, or you help kind of ground them? At least that's how they view you. It's almost like this person thinks of you as someone who can bring stability or offer stability, or you have ideas as to how to make things work. Maybe it's even like think of things that they didn't think of. And you do it in like a really playful way, or you don't judge them, or there's something here about your approach with them. Maybe other people, maybe they feel like other people would think like lesser of them, or that they wouldn't look some kind of way. There is something here about success or not being successful. And I feel like you kind of help this person with that. Yeah, you make them feel better. They could also be wanting to work on whatever issues have been going on with you guys. If there has been separation, if there was an ending, it's like this is what they think about manifesting some kind of change. They are not sure how it would work, but they know that it's like they're not necessarily sure of the details, but they know that they want to make this work. And they feel like they see that clearly, or they know what would make them like feel better, or what would help them kind of get over something. Look at that justice. That's what I kept feeling, like making something right, or you help them feel right or make something right. This person wants like more from you, more of you, or more time, more energy. Tell me more. Why the Page of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Full reverse? But they feel like maybe you've moved on, or I don't know. Again, there's that trust thing. The Full reverse could talk about a lack of trust to take that leap of faith, or it could just be delays in moving forward. There could have, like I said, for some of you guys, maybe there was a separation, maybe there was ghosting, or we just haven't been able to see enough of each other. Why the Ace of Swords in reverse? Why is this person thinking of my group? You have the ideas, or you know what to say. Yeah, it feels like this person really respects your opinion. Yeah, this person's going to be slow, or they're very slow to react, very, very slow to react. This person is very careful not to make the wrong move, but at the same time, sometimes they might take too long, or, something like that. But it does seem maybe this person also feels like it's taken them a long time to make things right with you. We have Aries, strong on the Aries. So maybe there's something a little impulsive about this person, or a little naive sometimes, or maybe it's like, maybe it could come off as a little endearing, where it's like, oh, you're doing that thing again. Here, let me help you. Not in a condescending way, but in a, okay, you're getting yourself razzle dazzled. Let me remind you of, what is that? Name five things. Maybe you're that to that person. Um, yeah, maybe you bring them down to planet Earth. All right, we have Libra added to the mix with that Justice card and some air energy. More air energy, I should say. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. My group number ones, that's what I have for you today, my babies. Pretty straight to the point. I feel like if it resonated, if it's for you, it made sense. If not, I totally get it. But this reading was definitely straight to the point. All right, let's get you guys some initials. Let's see what we can make. We have Vicky, Jack, Jake, Juke. Maybe like a jukebox. Maybe there's something about music, or like mixtapes, or playlists. We have RT, right? RX names, Roxy, Roxanne, FT FaceTime, Jube, Juby, Interesting. Maybe someone goes by a nickname. And a JU. Juno. July. BR. BR names. Brad. Brandon. Road. B. Vicky. Did we say that? Sorry, guys, if I said that. I think that might have been the first name I said because I did say that, VK. All right. And Pete. Bird. Someone could like birds. That another, I feel like that's another kind of little nod at air energy. All right. Let's get some of these for those of you that this could be someone that's interested in you or a romantic connection or something like that. I guess this could also apply to regular relationships. I guess we'll see. Oh, yeah, they can. Addiction. So codependency. This person could be having a little bit of a struggle. Now, this reminds me of devil energy, which sometimes to me it can come through as like mental health struggles. So I'm just throwing that out there. Okay. Um, we have karmic relationships. So you could have had lessons to learn with this person. Yeah, there could have been an intense kind of connection because this person definitely feels connected to you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're here like for them in that way. Like maybe this person was meant to learn like self-reliance and you were meant to learn boundaries or something like that, right? We have I like you. So liking each other, or this person liking you, I don't think that that's the problem here. Whether it's there's no time or there's some kind of emotional or mental struggle that's going on. Then we have Grim Reaper, so the death card, something coming to an end, something changing. This does say relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So for some of you guys, this could be someone from the past, like we said. All right, my group number ones, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into who can't stop thinking about you. So that's the first question is who is this person? And what is it you need to know about why they're thinking of you? My group number two is a reminder, it is a collective reading though. So please use your own discernment and only take what resonates. If you're not liking whoever I'm picking up on today, that's okay, friends. It just probably means it's not for you. And same seeds if it sounds confusing. Besides that, though, let's try to have fun with it and let's see whose mind are you living rent free in. My group number twos, thank you so much for being here today, my babies. I hope you guys are doing well. And let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. Messages for my group twos, please. All right, who can't stop thinking about them? Who is this person? Who's been thinking about my group number twos? Who can't stop thinking about them? How will my group twos know this is their reading? If this is their reading, how will they know that? Who is this person that can't stop thinking about my group number twos? How will my group number twos know this person? Who can't stop thinking about them? Messages for my group number twos. All right, so for some of you, I feel like this is someone that used to be a friend, but for others of you, it could have been like a situationship perhaps. I just saw the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We'll see if it comes through again. That could just be a random little side story that wanted to come through. Thank you, Spirit. Who is thinking about my group number twos? Who can't stop thinking about my group twos? We have 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor. Messages for my group number twos. Who can't stop thinking about them? We have the Strength card. Okay, so this is not going to be for everyone. And I want you guys to hang in there because if the first story is not yours, don't worry because it's kind of a smaller story, but I do have to say the first one. The first one, it could be, it's not who can't stop thinking about you, it's who's been thinking about you. And that's because you could have been a topic of conversation or your department is. And there could be some kind of changes coming to your work from like your company or your higher ups where this is something that they've been thinking about. And I hate to say it, but it is giving winding down, or we have a giant department and now we're bringing it down to less people. It does feel like there is some kind of ending. That is not for everyone, but that is for some of you where there is a situation that is going to be changing up when it comes to possibly your work. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for that first message. What else can we know for my group number ones? Who is thinking about them? Who can't stop thinking about them? Why the 10 of Pentacles in reverse? We have the 7 of Swords. We have the Chariot. Why the Strength in reverse? 3 of Wands. This could be someone that's at a distance or that travels. I am getting that this is someone who is like, this is how things are moving forward. This isn't someone who's asking. This is someone who is simply stating, this is what I'm doing, or this is how I'm proceeding. This is how it's going to happen. So, I mean, they could be just, that could be indicators that they are someone who's very in charge of things, or is a boss, it's like gives orders, doesn't get orders. Or it could be someone who, again, it's almost like you could be getting news, or you could be hearing of something, or they could be telling you that things are moving forward one way, but we could be hiding some other information that of like bigger behind the scenes. So if this is a work related message, I'm sorry, you guys, I can't get away from that. So we are going to tap into that for a couple minutes before we go back into the story outside of work. But if this is talking about work, this is giving the energy of, they tell you that it's going to go one way, or they tell you they're not really sure what's going on, but they actually very much know what's going on. They're just getting their ducks in a row before there's kind of an announcement. You could also notice that this person starts to create distance between themselves and the entire structure, whether that's the department or the people that they usually talk to, or, it's almost like I'm going to distance myself, or it's a matter of time. I also want to tell you guys, for a lot of you, you might be hearing about this in the next 3 weeks. They might even give you a time frame. And that time frame, I want to tell you guys, the office or the surroundings or whoever is around, it's going to get a lot of buzzing. Everyone's going to have opinions, and people are going to start to argue with each other. I hate to say it, but I do see that right here, especially when this emperor kind of says, this is how we're moving forward. Then it's like all the baby hens are down here, like wah, 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 squawking with each other, saying, wait, what happened? What did I hear? Well, what happened to me? Or, this is that. So I do feel like there's a lot of chirping going on. Okay. All right, let's continue. Why the 9 of Pentacles? Now, if this is someone that you were romantically involved with, and this is someone that's telling you that they are either they're very confident, very secure, but they are also not in a place to like commit to anything, or even be able to kind of settle down. Now, I think this person is very serious about the things that they have on their plate, or the things that they are responsible for. But when it comes to this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, this tells me like, bro, I don't even know where I'm going to be at a month from now. Like, I can't plan 5 years from now, or I can't get into a new commitment or start something new. The 7 of Swords tells me right below that this person may not be being upfront about that. They could be saying one thing when in actuality they know it's not true. It's the opposite. Okay. Listen, this person is coming through and as being very assertive as to, this is what we're going to do, or this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to move forward. And they're doing this in order to calm the chaos, or to kind of release the burden, or clear the air, clear the drama, especially if other people are involved. This message does feel like, the more that I'm going into it, it feels very heavy on that front. So let's say it's not work. Let's say that it's something in regards to your living situation, or, something where you're wanting to enter a long-term commitment. There could be a little bit of a shakeup coming up with that. Okay. Now, if this is a work situation, it is giving, but I'll give you severance, or I'll give you a little, I'm throwing you a bone. Okay. That's what this feels like, in order to kind of release the burden, or maybe make things a little bit easier. Who can't stop thinking about my group number 2s? Now, for those of you that this is someone that was interested in you, or is interested in you, they just bring a lot of conflict. Honestly, I don't like that 10 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Maybe you guys had drama, but I would say they want to come to you and work through it, but it's like they're going to tell you how this is going to work. It doesn't feel like it's collaborative. It feels like it's leadership. All right. What else? Who can't stop thinking about my group number twos? Why the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands? Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's a fight. There's a, there's going to be, I feel like there's other people around, or there's other people involved, or there's something here where, there's some kind of tension. Now, for some of you guys, maybe it's a father figure that you guys had some kind of tension with and they want to work on this, but at the same time, they're coming at it from a very like practical approach, and it's not emotional. It's nothing like that. I just feel like there's a lot of tension here and we're not being upfront about it. All right, anything else? Messages for my group number twos who can't stop thinking about them. Why the Nine of Pentacles with the 8? We have Tower reverse and Two of Pentacles. So there could be some back and forth that you guys have been having or will be having, or they want to kind of, maybe this is also like compromise, meet in the middle. The Two of Pentacles is usually when we're taking two parts and still kind of juggling. We might be in transition. It's like when you have a new job, but they want you to start earlier than planned. And so maybe for a week or two, you're going to be juggling both your old job and your new job. I know that's not the best example, but just letting you guys know, it's like it can show up like that, where there's almost like a gray area sometimes because we do go back and forth. So, yeah, I hope that made sense, guys, as to who this is. All right. Let's see a little bit more about why. They're just coming through as an emperor, who kind of just makes decisions and takes charge and moves ahead. That's what I mean. Like for a lot of you guys, it almost felt like a boss or the company on its own that you might work for. All right. What do my group number twos need to know about why this person can't stop thinking about them? What do my group number twos need to know? Why is this person thinking about them? Or why is this person showing up? Why is this person thinking of them? What does my group number twos need to know about why this person is thinking of them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages from my group number twos. We have the Nine of Pentacles. They view you as being very independent. So they view you as being someone who it's like you're going to be okay or you're okay on your own. It's like you can build stability. Yeah, there's something here. I feel like they could also like be wanting to come together with you and build something solid where they feel like you are the choice, or you're the one that's best suited, or you're the one that they kind of want to do this with, or this is a connection or a relationship that's kind of worth putting in this level of work. They're trying to remain optimistic, even though things haven't been looking like the brightest or the best. I do think that they are trying to bring positivity. Two of Wands in reverse, but they're not sure if you want to, or, again, there's this energy here of that Nine of Pentacles. It's like one person is putting in the effort, or one, it's not in a way where it's like you're overdoing it. The Nine of Pentacles is actually really healthy, where it's like, no, I'm willing to put in the footwork. I'm willing to do this. And sometimes, yes, it's very single, it's very independent, but it also is about if there are relationships or things to nurture in life, you're willing to take it on, right? This could even come through in love readings for anyone that reads tarot. I mean, I've talked about how, we all have our own relationship to cards and messages, but the Nine of Pentacles to me has also come through as someone who might even like sweep you off your feet if it's in a love reading, because they're like putting in this effort. They're like, no, let me do it. Let me nurture this. Let me kind of show you. And that's what I'm kind of feeling, that there is that energy here of a lot of strength, but it's also like are you choosing something else, or is anyone kind of making a choice, or we are going in a different direction? For those of you that it's about work, it could be that we're going in a different direction. In that case, we would be downsizing because we went from the 10 to the 9. Why the Devil reverse? We have the Six of Pentacles. So this person wants to work with you, or they want to have like a give and take relationship with you, or maybe it's transactional, where it's like maybe this is a money offer that isn't the highest, but maybe it can work up to that. And maybe that's what they want to talk about. Again, this does feel like for a lot of you, it's work related, but take it how it applies. Because it doesn't seem like anything is kind of changing. It's like this structure. It's kind of, it is what it is. and they want to work with you, or they're thinking of ways in order to create progress, or keep things moving forward, or kind of get things in a better direction. This person wants to have a conversation with you that they're not necessarily sure how it's going to go, or they're not necessarily feeling the most positive about what needs to be said. So maybe that's why they're not initially coming through as being upfront in the first part of your reading. Or maybe that just means that you guys aren't really talking yet. So this person is thinking about conversation. Why the Ace of Wands in reverse and what they want to say to you. I would say this person doesn't want you to leave, if it's talking about work. We have the Death card. So yeah, something here, it didn't go as planned, or we thought it was going to be a new beginning, or we thought there was going to be a spark or something new here. And instead it ended up creating change, or something had to come to an end. Why the Death card with the Ace of Wands in reverse? We have Queen of Pentacles in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, because something is not in your favor, or it wasn't in your favor, that you weren't taken care of here, or there was something here that you weren't happy with, or you won't be happy with. And so this person is being strategic about timing, but they also don't want to look like they're worried about this, or they don't want to look like, I don't know, this person has pride, So I hope that made sense, friends, but it definitely feels like you're dealing with a higher up of some sort, or someone who's very, very, very much take charge. All right, we have strong on the fixed signs, actually, because we have Scorpio and Leo. So Taurus and Aquarius are never far behind. We also have Capricorn and Pisces showing up. All right. My group number twos, that is a little bit about whose mind you've been on. Interesting, right? I say interesting because the energy was speaking pretty loudly to me. Let's get you guys some initials. All right, that was a weak hand. All right, we have RN, Run, Ronnie, Rin, or MRN, RN. Someone could be a nurse or something. All right, we have MM, MK. That always makes me think of Mary Kate, or someone that has like the two names. All right, we have FU, fuck. Maybe they're afraid you're going to tell them to fuck off. Do we have off? We almost do. FF. Yeah. All right, we have Lux. We have O, UFC. Someone could be into UFC. I like how I said UFC and I put the OFC. Oh, you guys, this girl. We have OG. Someone could be a little older, or someone's way of thinking is real, like, it's not modernized. It could be real old school. Maybe also, yeah, old thoughts, something like that. Do we have a D for ODB? We do. Oh, I love it when he comes through. Those who know. All right, we have ODB. So someone could be into music, hip hop. We have GZ. Do we have RZA? No, but we have RZ. So something about Wu-Tang. MG, Maggie, Megan, Gina, Jin. All right. We did these oracle cards for group one, so we'll do them again for you guys. We'll see. Just take them how they resonate. All right. Thank you, Spirit, because I really can't tell who this person could be in your life. We have wedding rings. So this is giving Emperor energy because, in tarot, that's husband, wife, to put it very basic. But this is also giving like structure. It's also giving Hierophant, like locked in. So we did talk about that. If it is a boss, it's like they could go through some kind of, there could be some structure already there. But someone could be married. Maybe for some of you guys, this is someone who you were married to or will be married to. We have palm trees. So that talks about stability, security, but also permanence. So something just kind of being very permanent and very just the way it is. I hate to say it. We have kisses. So unconditional love, giving and receiving affection. So sweetness coming through. Then we have soulmates. Soul connection. So this could be someone who's really important in your life. My group number twos, that's what I mean by take it how it resonates. But anyway, that's what I have for you guys today. I appreciate you being here so, so much. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into who can't stop thinking about you. So that's the first question is who are they? And what is it you need to know about why they're thinking of you? My group number threes, a reminder, it is a collective reading. So please use your own discernment. Only take what resonates. And if the story just isn't making sense, that's okay. It just probably means it's not for you. Besides that, though, let's see what we can learn today. Thank you so, so much for joining me here today, my friends. Yeah, no matter what time of day or night it is, wherever you're at, I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you for letting me be a part of that, a part of your life right now. And let's get into it, my babies. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number three. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What can we know? What can you tell us? Who can't stop thinking about my group threes? Who is this person? How would my group number threes know who it is? Who can't stop thinking about them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes. Oops. Who is this person? Who can't stop thinking about them? Someone is frustrated. Temperance reverse. Okay. Who's been thinking about my group threes? Who can't stop thinking about them? Queen of Cups. Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is someone who I think they kind of want your attention, or they want to take you out, or I don't know. I can't tell if this is how you feel about them, or this is almost like I can't wait to see you again. I want to see you again, or I want to talk to you again. And it feels, I like that both of you are coming up as upright, because this tells me that there's some kind of mutual, or there's some kind of, I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like two energies that are completely closed off to each other. Yeah, there's healing here. Someone wants to either heal something or yeah, maybe there was a heartbreak or a disappointment. King of Pentacles, someone wants to make things better, but that Temperance in reverse tells me it's like too much of something. Why the Queen of Cups? Why the Six of Wands in reverse? Why the King of Cups? Okay, so this is someone that I feel you guys may still have good feelings towards each other. You have history with this person, or you have good memories, and this person thinks of the good times with you. This person, I would say, they reminisce over, memories, or over, yeah, there's sweetness here when it comes to you. But this is someone that you do not have a current romantic relationship with, or there's been frustration around your romantic connection, or if it's not romantic, it's getting an offer. So let's say that this is talking about work. This could be like your childhood dream. It's exactly what you've been wanting. The interview went great, or they love your resume, and you're hoping to hear back from them. But there's a lot of frustration here because there's other things going on, right? That's for those of you that it is not having to do with a love interest. Now, this group is definitely split, because I am picking up that for some of you, this is a love interest where feelings, it's like you guys might both think of each other and hold the same type of space, but we're not actively doing something about it, or we've just kind of let it go, or sometimes it's worse than others, meaning sometimes I think about you a lot more than other times. And that could be what's going on right now, is that there's a time of year, or there's something that reminded this person of you, or they heard a song, and it literally feels like there's reminiscing. So just know what group you belong to, because I know it's totally different storylines, but you never know who's watching, and yeah, who might be thinking about them. All right, why the Hangman in reverse? Now, if this is let's talk to those, this is someone that you're romantically connected with. This is an energy of, could be soulmate for sure, but there is history here. So this would be someone that when you met them, they felt very familiar, or maybe this is your guys' history that's already been shared, but in this lifetime, I mean, but it does feel like there's some kind of, you were meant for me, or I was meant for this type of vibe. So if it's work, it's almost like this is what's for me. This is what completes me. And if it's a person, you guys could both be thinking of how good it feels to be together, or how good it would feel to partner up. There is this energy here of realizing things, realizing, having realizations about partnerships, relationships, and what it is for us. So romantic wise and the offers actually coming in, that's where the frustration lies. But emotionally, it feels like there's still connection here. It hasn't all gone to shit, guys. This is someone who wants to come together with you and work with you. They feel like you guys are aligned on values, morals, beliefs, traditions. Maybe at school, if you guys are both learning the same stuff. Sorry, guys, I just touched the mic when I did that. If you guys are both in the same program or in the same classes, and for others of you, could just be part of the same community, or like I said, two people that just have things in common, and you guys can have conversations about all kinds of stuff, big world events to the small things. What's the seasonal selection at your Trader Joe's or something. For those of you that don't know, that's a grocery store. That's a local grocery store. All right, why Temperance reverse? Why Temperance reverse with the King of Pentacles? Page of Wands, Eight of Swords. So this could have been someone where it's like, yeah, there was a lot of potential here, but they're also so playful, or the flirtation was just like almost like too much. Or this person, someone here might even get nervous around the other. And you could have been like, nah, they're not flirting with me, or they're just like that. So it could, if they were flirting with you, you could have not kind of realized that. This is someone that plays around, or I think they're fun. I think they're also cute. But again, there's like frustration that's been tied into it, where it's like, okay, now I'm stuck in my head. Now, is it just fun? Is it just casual? Or are they just kidding? Was that a joke, or were they being serious? This could also be someone that doesn't know how to break the ice with you, and that's why the jokes are kind of coming through, or just being playful or being cutesy. The Empress, because you're the Empress. They're like, oh my gosh, group number 3 is going to access deny me, group number 3 isn't going to feel the same way. There is a feeling here where it's like lack of reciprocity. Tell me about the King of Cups and the Six of Cups. This person could be blocked or feels like they cannot communicate with you. And this person is also someone that you have either changed their mind on what they want for the long term, or what kind of relationship or partnership they want for the long term. So this is giving someone who is thinking clearly about like the value that you bring and the level of involvement that they want to have with you. They do want to get together with you, work with you, or at least reconnect or connect in some kind of way that they feel is very stable, and it could be for the long term. If this is work related, this could be a boss that's afraid to make you an offer that isn't kind of the success, or that you thought it would be, or that they wanted to, but maybe there's like an issue or something. But I feel like it's all good. All right, not going to go too heavy into that because we already talked enough about that part of the story, but I just wanted to give an example as to how it could apply here. But now mostly I'm picking up for those of you that this is about a romantic interest, or someone that maybe wants to be. I don't know. This would be someone you have history with, though. All right. Why is this person thinking of my group 3s? What can we know? What do my group number 3s need to know about why this person is thinking about them? What does my group 3s need to know about why this person is thinking of them? What do my group 3s need to know about why this person is thinking of them? Why is this person thinking of my group 3s? What do my group 3s need to know? The Tower. Oh, you surprised them. There was some kind of shocker surprise reunion or getting together. Maybe they want to surprise you and take you out, or they want to surprise you with a promotion if it's work related. All right. We have the Hangman. Why are they thinking about? Oh, there's something here about them taking their pride aside, or waiting until something is cleared, or they're done like with some kind of bad cycle in their life, where it's like they're just holding back. But this person wants to connect with you. Like I said, there's something here. So what could be holding them back is there is hesitation in communicating, but there's also frustration in being able to come towards you, or if they're blocked, it could be because of that, if you do have this person like actually blocked. This person is conflicted as to whether or not you would want this or accept this, or what that would be like if you guys did come together. This person also just got a surprise. They saw something that reminded them of you, or they could have even seen you at a distance, or something just kind of shook them up. By the Hangman. Page of Pentacles. Now they're like, maybe we can start by just being friends, or maybe group number 3 will be okay with starting here, and maybe they'll give me a chance. This person is feeling like they want to start something with you. This could definitely be like dating you. Why the Devil in reverse? And they want to move forward in a better way than they did in the past, but they're not sure if you'll want to, or if you forgive them, or if you're even into them. Tell me why the 8 of Wands in reverse. It's taken a long time, or it's going to take them a long time, or they've been thinking this for a long time. They try to remain optimistic, but sometimes it's hard. Tell me more about the Hangman with the Page of Pentacles. Why are they thinking of my group number 3s? 4 of Swords, they've had time to think. They've had time to heal. Empress reverse, they feel like if they offered you something now, it'd be like a low ball, or maybe that's what they did in the past, and now they realize that, or they kind of see something. So if this person like wasn't serious with you, or they didn't realize what they had, before they fumbled, if they did fumble, it could be relating to that. But this person wants a new chance or a new beginning. It feels like a breath of fresh air. They want to release themselves from this, whatever that devil is, the addiction, the codependency, the toxic past or relationship, whether it was, with someone else, or some kind of other bad relationship in their life. Maybe the one with themselves. Why the Strength in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse? Why is this person thinking? 7 of Cups, they fantasize about you. What do they fantasize about? What do they fantasize about? They just don't know. They don't know how you feel or what you think. There's a lot of fears here and a lot of unknowns over the past. There's something in the past that happened. They don't know if that's going to stop you, or if that's, they're confused about the past. What else? Or there was a past relationship that kept things very confusing. 6 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. They want to show you that they're serious, or they want success here for the long term, or they know that that's what you deserve. Tell me about the 8 of Wands in reverse. So this person knows you deserve. This person, it's taken them a long time to walk away from things. Maybe also for you, if this is someone that you want to reconnect with, it's going to take a while before you're able to walk away from things yourself. What could those things be? Probably with this person, maybe the history that you guys have. If this is someone you wanted to reconnect with, right? It's like sometimes we also need to choose to let go if we want a new beginning, and if not, that's okay too. But something, we're required to leave it behind in order to go towards something fresh. And this person really isn't sure if that's even a possibility. This person could also be very conflicted about seeing you as well. It's almost like they don't know how to behave. So if they ran into you, I think they'd be a little spooked, or they'd wait to see, there's some kind of tension here. This person would wait to see if you ignore them or if you're open to them. It's like you would set the tone, because they don't know where you're at. So if you do unexpectedly kind of run into this person, I do think that they're kind of waiting to see where you're at. Because if you're open, they are 100% open to seeing you, reconnecting, acting aloof, or having a new beginning, or moving this forward. I mean, it just depends on who this is and what kind of history you guys have. Queen of Swords, you had to set your boundaries. Knight of Swords and 2 of Wands. So you set the tone. They won't make a move. They're not going to do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, or that's like, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Leo, Cancer, and Scorpio coming through. All right. Fire signs as well, because we had that Queen of Wands, but it could be anybody. Okay. My group number 3s. That's what I have for you today. You guys will have to let me know if that made sense. All right. We're going to do initials today. I felt like the message was a little bit jumping around, but not too bad. All groups were pretty different today. All right, we have J. Can't pick them up, my nails. We have Jin. That makes me think of Jin or Jenny. Z names. Wiley. William. Michelle. Maya. Amir. Mira. Miri. Oh my God, have you guys ever seen, um, I don't know why that made me think of Muriel's Wedding. Loved that movie. GM, good morning. Also, general manager. Not the general manager. WW online. Someone's a general manager of something online. We have Hood. Almost had Hood. Hoax. Katie. Literally, KD. All right. Let's get you guys some oracle cards before we send you on your way. Thank you, Spirit. Mary. Marie. Ira. Is that a name? Ira. Iris. Oh, yeah, I see Iris. Miriam. We have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy. So this person could fantasize paradise with you. We have kisses. This person could be wanting your affection, or they see you as someone who's very affectionate. We have karmic relationship. There was something karmic here with that devil in reverse that we're needing to release. And we have mask. This person wasn't upfront. Someone wasn't showing feelings. Junior. Someone could be named after a parent or be a parent themselves. All right. Ryan. My group number 3s. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.